We all know that the present administration in the UK wants to restore control on the immigration system. Now, this is because they feel that the door is widely open and so many immigrants are coming in. So they want to curtail this. They want to regulate how people enter and stay in the UK. Now, they went ahead and made a lot of changes on work visa route, and this affected so many people. These changes that they have made is affecting all of the United Kingdom, not just England. It also affects Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you the changes that were made and why they made these decisions. Also, I will let you know what these changes mean for dependents and children of those on work visas. I will let you know who is going to bring their children or their dependents going forward. So if this video sounds interesting to you, I advise you to watch till the end. So number one is increase in skill threshold. So now every occupation has a skill level called Regulated Qualification Framework, RQF level. So this RQF level has level 1 to 8. I'm going to put it on the screen. Level 3 is like A level. Level 6 is like a degree level. You will see it on the screen. So before now, in the year 2020, when changes were made on immigration system, RQF level was reduced from level 6 to level 3. And ever since then, there has been a massive increase in number of people getting visas. And also there is concern on exploitation of overseas immigrants. And this is the reason why the UK government has decided to adjust this. They have taken this RQF level back to level 6. So this is what it means. When you hear increase in skill level, it means that the RQF level for an occupation is now restored back to level 6. So if you're already on a skilled worker visa route, these changes will not affect you. You will continue to renew your visa, change your employment in occupation below this RQF level 6 until 22nd of July 2028. So it does not affect you. This affects only those that want to make a future application. Okay, so if you're already on this skilled work visa route, it does not affect you. Also, the UK government has stated that about 180 eligible occupations will be removed. Another one is increase in salary requirement. So this one affected those on a skilled work visa, global business mobility visa, and scale-up visa. It's not just those on skilled work visa. So the salary threshold was raised from 26,200 to 38,700. So this means that before an employer can employ you, they should be able to pay up to this amount, 38,700, for them to be able to employ you and issue you certificate of sponsorship. So if your job does not meet this salary requirement, when you want to extend your visa, it could be rejected. So this one is affecting those that are already in the UK. So if you're on a skilled work visa, you need to make sure that this salary increments, that your job will be able, or rather your employer will be able to increase your salary, especially if you are going to extend your visa. For those that are already on their last visa, their last visa for them to apply to ILR, they are very lucky. You don't need to worry about that. But for those that still need to extend their visa, you need to make sure that your employer will be able to meet up to this salary requirements. Now, why they have made these two changes, they also feel that there may be some occupations that are in shortage, occupations where labor are in shortage. So they opened something we call temporal shortage lists. I'm going to make a separate video on that to show you all the occupation on this temporal shortage list. So the idea is for these occupations that are in labor shortages, that are eligible for skilled worker visas to fit in. Okay, now there are some occupations that are below this RQF level 6 that they have raised. Some of these occupations will now be in temporary occupation list so that people can use it and gain access on the immigration system. I'll definitely make a video on this list so that if you're planning to get a work visa and come to the UK, you will consider these occupations under this temporary shortage list. Now, let's talk about what these changes means for dependents and children of those on a skilled work visa, or rather for dependents and children of those on work visas. If you are on a higher skilled job at RQF level 6 and above, good news for you, you can still bring your dependents, your partner, your children to the United Kingdom. But if you are on a skilled worker job at RQF level 3 and 5 or anything below 6, you won't be able to bring your dependents and your children to the United Kingdom. So, those that are on a skilled work visa at RQF level 3 to 5 or below 6 can no longer bring their dependents or their children to the United Kingdom. Also, if you have a sole parental responsibility for a child, they will still be allowed to stay with you in the UK. Now, for care workers, we all know that before now there is an existing restriction on dependents. Okay, there is an existing restriction care workers already have even before these changes. Those restrictions will continue to be in place, so it does not change anything. So in conclusion, if you have RQF level 6 and above, you can bring your dependent. RQF below level 6, that is 3 to 5, you will no longer bring your dependents. And for those already in the UK, you maintain your rights. Okay, whatever that is existing for you is still existing. There is no change for you. So if you're out there, you want to come to the UK to work, you need to check the job before applying. Check the salary requirements. Check the skill level. If the job you want to apply is between level 3 to 5, then check if it is in temporary shortage occupation list for you to be able to apply for that job. Okay, so you need to check the job on temporary shortage occupation list before applying, and consider all these things. Consider if you're able to bring your dependents or not. You need to be informed before you make your decision. Okay, now we've actually come to the end of this video. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this video. It's completely free. Okay, give me a thumbs up so that more people will get to see this video. Comment and share to people that you feel that needs to see this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ollie, and I will see you guys in my next video. For now, you take care. Bye bye.